I've gone over this pipe with a really fine tooth comb looking for faults, and it looks absolutely perfect. It's a really big beast of a pot. It's a beautiful briar. It's a Bewlay and it's got really thick walls. Absolutely lovely. Can't see anything wrong with it, but it is a reject. It's crazy. Smoke's beautiful too. Beautiful. Still there we go. Smoking some Lane's Limited Ready Rubbed, thanks Ralph, which I've spoken about before. And it's a nice, gentle, easy-going burley blend. No fuss, nothing too fancy about it. They say there's toppings of molasses and chocolate, cocoa, that type of thing, but once they burn off, you get down to the flavour of the burley, which is very common to a lot of the American blends, as you probably know. And it's nice. I do like the burley. It's okay. Just the tobacco itself, it doesn't need any topping. I suppose it's a selling ploy to give it all sorts of fancy toppings, you know, vanillas and chocolates, all that type of thing, whatever. Alcohol, but burley itself is just a nice tobacco itself to smoke. It's good. It's got this, difficult to define it. One day I'll hit the nail on the head with it for myself and I'll say what it is. It's almost like there is a woody, almost medicinal taste to it, but it's nothing wrong with that. It's good, it's nice. It's like a sharp herb almost. It's an old-fashioned type of flavour. It's something I know, but I can't quite give it a name yet. But there is with the burley, there's definitely this sharp, tonic, medicinal taste, which is something I like. It's good actually, and it's a common denominator with just about all the American burley tobaccos I've tried. Something you don't find in the straight Virginias. It's not there at all. It's just it's a burley thing. Just relaxing after heaving a load of compost about. I fixed a wheel on my wheelbarrow, which was quite a nightmare actually. It took me about an hour to do, to get the thing off and get the inner tube out and put it back together again. It was much worse than any bicycle tyre. There must be a certain knack, but it was brute force and ignorance with me. Anyway, I got it fixed. There was 3 punches in it, which had been caused, I think, by sharp thorns. Anyway, it's got it fixed, and it's been up for quite a while. So I got the wheelbarrow and I filled it full of compost, and I got some grow bags, got it mixed up, and got some big buckets, and I've filled those up with compost and with a compost mix, and took the risk of hoping there's going to be no more frost, and put them in the greenhouse. So it's a start. Still got quite a few tomato plants left. So got different varieties: Alicante, Burpee Delicious, and Marmande, which are big tomato varieties. Black cherries, which are, I think they're Russian. I think the little very, very dark. Not, they call it black. It's not quite black. It's like a very dark purple tomato. They taste lovely. They've got a lovely smoky flavour to them. Roma, which is, as you might guess, an Italian variety, which is more of a plum variety. That's a good one. I didn't use that for sauces. And probably a couple of others I can't quite think of now. But So I've got a mixed variety this year. It'll be quite interesting to see them growing. And the thing about it is, they're nearly all grown from very old seed. Some of the seed is 10-year-old, and a lot of people say, oh, you know, you can't grow from old seed, but I have done. I've got a certain method that I use, and don't know what the germination rate is, I don't know, maybe about 50%. Put in about, say, 10 seeds, and I've got about 4 or 5 come up, so that's okay. And they look good, healthy plants. So that's what I've been up to today. Oh, neck's a bit stiff. And the election's all finished now. There's been a few shocks. Everybody expected to win, and many didn't that thought they would. So there's going to be a lot of career changes for some people who thought they were going to continue in politics, and we'll have to reshape the look at reality and what the life holds for them in the future. It's quite a tense thing that I've been involved in a lot of elections in the past, and I know the tension of waiting to see what the results are, waiting in the morning sometimes, waiting into the long cold hours of the morning, 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock, to see the first results come out. It's a pretty miserable thing, actually, that. So that'll give a few people the elation of victory, and other people have been defeated, and they'll be feeling very, very sorry for themselves. But, you know, like the old Chinese proverb says, the wise man does not compete. If you don't compete, you're not going to get let down, you're not going to feel bad about it if you lose. Such is life. Anyway guys, enough rambling. I shall get on with this burley, and wish you a good evening. Thanks for watching.